Hey guys, it's Dani. A little bit something different today. I participated in an Instagram giveaway of like 19 different decks. And it just so happens for the first time ever, oh my god, I actually won something, you guys. I won the Whispering Spirits Tarot deck. This is by Joanna Nelson, and the guidebook is by Trish Sullivan, who participated in the giveaway. So Trish contacted me and was like, you won! I was really excited. Now, as most of you know, this is not a deck that I would have purchased on my own. It's just not. The aesthetic is way off from what I'm used to, but I am intrigued, and I'm really excited about this. Lisa at Supportive Tarot cannot talk highly enough about the Mons Tarot, which was done by the same artist. So I know the style, I've seen the style before. So I'm really excited to see what this deck has to offer. So this is going to be an unboxing first impression. I took the outside wrapping off, but I have not touched it yet. I haven't opened it. So what I'll do is I will put the camera down and we can look and talk about this together. All right, let's do this. So it comes in a really nice box. This is really big. It has a few things on the back here, a 78 card deck and book with spirit guardians that whisper wisdom to our souls. This is really cute. I like the color. And it is a little magnetic on the side. Look how cute. Okay, let's get to the guidebook. It's a cute little book. Pages aren't numbered, but it's a good size. Looks like everything has, looks like they have a page for each suit. So like the swords and kind of what that means, elements, astrology, season, what it's also known as. That's pretty cool. And we have the majors. Looks like each one also has a message from the Whispering Spirits. It's like a single card draw and a Whispering Spirits draw. That's 5. Looks like that's about it. So that's pretty cool. I might have to take a look at that. Not much in the beginning, but with each little message, I think might be pretty interesting to see. So we have that. So let's see. Wow, these cards are really big. Oh, that's pretty. So it's the same as the back. Okay, let's see. Take this off. How does this come off? Okay. Looks like I'm sure I could slip them out. Okay. Well then, let's do it like this. I think they're in order. So here we have our Fool. Magician. I like how they have a nod to RWS. You have the same like lilies and roses and the wand, like little moons. Oh, that is adorable. That's so cute. This is really, I feel like I'm gonna say like this is really cute a lot. Like it's cute. Maybe I'll try to refrain myself from saying how cute it is, but it is. It's like really great to look at. Now, if I had to say something about the Hierophant, just by looking at it right off the bat, I feel like this is a very chill Hierophant. Like I guess every time I see one, it's like so many decks kind of portray this as such a authority figure that it's almost off-putting, but I feel like this is super nice to see this Hierophant with like little kids and just kind of teaching them. It looks like teaching them about nature, so I really dig that. Lovers. Oh my god, this is a really cute chariot. Cute. I'm sorry. This is adorable though. I really like it. I like the colors. I really dig this origami. I've seen a couple of other pieces and it almost looks like the butterflies on the back are origami-esque. But this is super, super cute. Sorry, I said it again. I did. Oh my god. Y'all. Adorable. Adorable. I don't know, like, I don't know why I feel like I can't take a cute deck seriously, but this one is really intriguing. I do have to say, I mean, it's so big, which I do like because I feel like I can really see what's going on. But like some aspects are kind of creepy, which y'all know I dig. That like underlying roughness, I guess, or like, I don't know, creepiness. But I like the difference, you know, of the little kid with the flower and this kind of death-like figure. More origami too. Butterfly. Oh, I dig the Puppet Master. Devil here. Tower. I mean, people are falling off of the flower. That one might be a little too cute, but the star. The moon. Oh, I like that. The sun. Judgment. Oh, that's a neat judgment. I do like these colors. I will say that. World. Okay, now we're into the minors, aces. Oh, and look, even it's a paper boat as well. I'm curious to see if there's like an underlying thing with all like the paper, you know? I definitely feel like it has more to it than meets the eye, because I get, again, I just kind of, I don't know if I like count really cute decks out or if I feel like I can't really connect in a serious way to them. I think it's all in my head, you know what I mean? And that's why I was really excited to get this deck, because it pushes me outside of my comfort zone, outside of my box, and kind of puts me in the position where like I get to experiment with something without feeling like, oh, what if I don't like it? You know what I mean? I feel like it's a little more open here, but I'm noticing like there's so many different pieces to this. Like there's little bugs here and the houses that are being kind of balanced on this 4 of coins, and what's going on in the back, and there's a flying crane, and I don't know. There's a lot to take in, a lot more to take in than I thought, especially because like most of them are so like kind of clean and stark, you know what I mean? Oh, I really like that. Kind of like painting the pentacles or the coins. I'm just trying not to continuously say cute. I like the aspect of the little leaves having eyes too. Not all of them do, but it adds like another character, and I think that's what's kind of interesting to me is how many characters we get. This 10 of coins. We even have and like the paper cranes are actually doing things like they would be kind of real, like birds. Little dots. I love this. I don't know what it is about this origami that's like got me convinced. I really do like that aspect of this. I guess because it's just so different. I wasn't expecting it. King of coins. Ace of swords. Oh, I dig that. Very RWS right there. I mean, they all are a bit. Paper. The back. Looks like she's got tentacles. It's pretty cool. Oh, I like this. I like the flowers. The bubbles. You know, I actually do kind of like the bubbles trailing him, because I feel like a lot of times in the 7 of Swords, I always think like trying to sneak away and, you know, like, oh, I'm being so inconspicuous. It's like, no. No, you're not. So, like, I feel like that kind of shows that, where, like, you might be trying to be slick and run away and things like that, but you always leave a trail of something behind. This one's like, I see you. Trying to get away. Oh, I do kind of like this, because it almost looks like she's bound, but also almost cocoon-like, because of like the flower, and I don't know. That's interesting. Five of Swords. 10 of Swords. Definitely keeps it a little lighter, you know? Page. The Knight. I was curious to see if he would look a little aggressive, and he does. Queen. King. Now, I find that they're very colorful, which I feel like this, I don't know why that's like surprising to me, but for whatever reason, like, I feel really surprised that they're that like bright and shiny. I don't know why. It's just something that struck me all of a sudden. I'm just like, this looks, maybe it's because they're in primary colors and really there hasn't, like, everybody else is in these different tones, and these are like such bright, like red, yellow, blue, you know? I don't know, maybe that's why it's like so striking to me how the Queen and King of Swords look. I don't know. Okay, anyway, Wands. This looks rather earthy, but again, we have the same idea of RWS, which I think is kind of cool. I like that nod to it. Look, we have a little world too. Oh, I like the backpack. That gives a little different feel to it. Now this definitely feels more like wedding. I like this. Than it usually does. You know, like sometimes it feels very like foundational, but this feels very much like ceremonial, if that makes any sense at all. A very chill kind of conflict here, with bubbles all around. Does this look like, let me put it kind of close. Ooh. Almost looks like he's crying here. But it might just be the white underneath. I don't know, but that's like the first thing that kind of struck me in this victorious thing. 7 of Wands. 8. 9. 10. I like how he's carrying all this little rice around. I'm gonna pull a card and we'll read what the guidebook says about it. I'm kind of curious to read what like the whispering spirits, you know, like words from the spirits, you know? See, I like this queen. She's cute. Oh, sorry, that was cute again. But there's very much like that Chinese element to it. All the architecture. Oh, I like the 2 of Cups. See, that has that like weird, creepy element to it to me too. Like the wings are just almost look like they don't have all their feathers. I don't know. I don't know why I like stuff like that. But I do. I really dig it. Oh, I like the strawberries at the bottom here too. Like I said, I feel like this is definitely a little more in depth than I thought I would find it. You know, like I almost feel like it's definitely surprising me, and I will use this. Excuse me. Sorry, I had to cough. I feel like I want to use this and really explore this as someone who doesn't use decks with this aesthetic. I have to say I'm very intrigued after doing this little flip through. Oh, I like this. that almost like balancing of all these. That's a little strange. It seems like this is way far in the background, almost like he's a giant. Maybe it's just like the playing with perspective. More rice. That's really cute. Page. Queen. And our king. Very, very neat, you guys. I'm really pleasantly surprised. Let's see how they shuffle. They're a pretty thick deck. Like I said, they're really big. My hands are really big. Let's see if I have a... Oh, I do. I have a... Wow, that I just flung all over the place. A standard tarot. So you can see it's very tall. It's a good size. Let's see. I wonder if it's, like, these are very, like, they're much longer. I don't think I have, oh, they shuffle really well. Even for being, like, such big cards. I don't think I have anything quite that big. I have I know the Moonchild Tarot is a pretty big one. Let me see how it compares to this. Like, just out of curiosity. Because I think this is one of my bigger ones. Yeah, you see, it's the same size here, but it's taller. So if you have the Moonchild, it's that same size, only taller. So I'm saying, like, my hands, and I have big hands, like long, like I have long fingers. So if my hands like you can see, they just make it around this deck. So if you have small hands, this might not. Oh, this really does shuffle well. Yeah, this might not be too good to shuffle, to riffle shuffle at least. But it seems to be really good cardstock. Like, we have the Knight of Swords. Let's see. Let's see what our little guidebook says on the Knight of Swords. Okay. Here we go. Knight of Swords. Keywords are determination, energetic, impatient. And then it has a little description here. Charring into action. I'm assuming this was to be charging. Charging into action, the knight holds their sword high, apparently ready for anything that the world has to throw at them. But while their energy and enthusiasm are high, they do not glance at their surroundings. Do not look for any obstacles or dangers that may arise on their quest. Message from the Whispering Spirits. You are impatient to get started, your energy and enthusiasm driving you on. You know what you need to do and how you need to do it. Be careful that in your determination and haste, you don't come across as uncaring and disinterested. Keep the consequences of your actions in mind as you push on. So basically, it kind of feels like a reading, right? So we have your keywords, we have what's happening in the card, and kind of like a reading, right? Of this card versus more so than like a paragraph of meaning, right? So we have like a reading, a card description, and a keyword. So that's pretty neat. I think this would be interesting to kind of go over. I thought this might be a little different. I don't know what I was expecting. I mean, I really didn't know much about this, so I didn't know really what I was expecting. The message from the Whispering Spirits, I thought it might have been like in their voice almost, but I see that it's kind of just like a reading, right? From this. So let me see. I'll put like the Ace of Cups just to see what we have. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. Okay. Yeah, so this is a chance to get in touch with your feelings and let them color your perceptions and actions in a positive way. So yeah, this is just like readings, right? But I do like how they have the description. I do like a description sort of what's going on, even though I can see it. And in these, they're very clear in most cases of what is happening on the card. But I always do enjoy that when the guidebook kind of tells me what's going on. I think that's just so, I feel like I appreciate the artwork more. So I really like that. Like a spirit hovers above the lake, a golden cup perched upon their head. From the cup, 5 overflowing streams pour as a bird drops a coin within the cup, but the spirit does not move, happy to bask in the water as it overflows. So that's interesting to me. And I like how they made a point to say like the 5 streams. Like that kind of sparks me, but I wouldn't have paid attention to that had I not had something that told me in the art, like there are 5 streams. Pay attention to those. I mean, of course, unless it came up in a reading, but like to appreciate and question why 5. You know what I mean? I don't know. So I do like that. So I think I might kind of go through the cards and especially, you know, utilize this description of the card more so than anything else, I think. And I wouldn't mind trying, I like to try all the little spreads that come in the guidebooks, so I'm glad that they have some. So you guys, I don't know. I'm very, very curious about this deck. I feel like I'm going to have this on my desk for the first few weeks of 2020. And I'm going to use it and see how I like it and kind of keep you guys updated. Let me know what you think. I'm curious to see what you guys think. How do you like this deck? Does anybody have this deck? I'm not sure when it was released. Like I said, I didn't follow it. I'm just really excited that I have it in my hands. If I'm being honest, I am really excited about this. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you very soon. Sending all my love. Later, Gators.